Social psychology. The discipline of social psychology began in the United States at the dawn of the 20th century. The first publicized study in this area was an experiment in 1898 by Norman Triplett on the phenomenon of social facilitation. During the 1930s, many Gestalt psychologists, most notably Kurt Lewin, fled to the United States from Nazi Germany. They were instrumental in developing the field as something separate from the behavioral and psychoanalytic schools that were dominant during the time. The social psychology had always maintained a legacy of the interest in perception and cognition. Attitudes and small group phenomena were the most commonly studied topics in the area. During World War II, social psychologists studied persuasion and propaganda for the U.S. military after the war. Researchers became interested in a variety of social problems, including gender issues and racial prejudice. In the 60s, there was growing interest in new topics, such as cognitive dissonance, bystander intervention, and aggression. By the 1970s, however, social psychology in America had reached a crisis. There was a heated debate over the ethics of laboratory experimentation, whether or not attitudes really predicted behavior, how much science could be done in a cultural context. This was also the time when a radical situationist approach challenged the relevance of self and personality in psychology. Social psychology reached maturity in both theory and method during the 1980s and 1990s. Careful ethical standards now regulate research, and greater pluralism and multiculturalism perspectives have emerged. Modern researchers are interested in many phenomena, but attribution, social cognition, and the self-concepts are perhaps the greatest areas of growth in recent years. Social psychologists have also maintained their applied interests with contributions in health and environmental psychology, as well as psychology of the legal system.